Let me put the black community on notice about how I run my platform. I operate under what I call the rule of 10. 3 people for, 3 people against, and 4 people undecided. My primary goal is to focus on the 3 who are for, and I also speak directly to the 4 who are undecided. If I can get them to acknowledge and accept the truth about black men, that's progress. But if the undecided choose not to see the truth after I've laid out the facts, they'll be blocked just like the 3 who were against from the start. Why? Because my mental health is non-negotiable. I worked hard on my mental well-being after serving 20 years in the world's greatest Air Force, and I'm not sacrificing it for social media arguments. This is also my way of protecting the ethnic image of black men. You won't see me going back and forth with women, or men for that matter, when I've already presented the verified statistics. And if you use anecdotal stories to smear black men, you will be blocked. If you are black men spreading falsehoods about your own brothers, you will be held to an even higher standard, and then you will be blocked. If you are a black man who fails to tell the truth about black men and the black community, you are an embarrassment to the community. You are not my brother. Now, to black women, I understand. False narratives about black men have been fed to you for decades, so I expect the resistance. I expect the insults, the sign language, the deflections. But if you fail to acknowledge the truth about your male counterparts and decide to label me as someone who hates black women, get the hell off my platform. For starters, I'm married to a black woman. I have a black daughter, and I've spent years speaking directly to black women, trying to give honest, helpful insight. So even if you all attempted to label me as something that I'm not, your opinions hold no weight over here. And let me also make this clear. I am not an incel. I am not red pill. I am not a part of the manosphere, passport bros, or black pill. And this is no disrespect to the black men that are, but I want everyone to understand that I am my own entity. But I will do my best to protect the choices and paths that black men decide to take. And if that involves the aforementioned groups, I will intelligently do so. And if you thought that the Medium Man platform was ran by an uneducated, bitter black man, let me burst your bubble. I have 4 degrees, master's in public health, bachelor's in nutrition science, and 2 associate's degrees in public health technology and in criminal justice. I spent 14 years as a public health professional, special operations air advisor, and a senior public health analyst for 5 years. So no, you can't push me into a lazy box just because the stats don't fit your feelings. Respect the facts, or you will not be here. And don't celebrate, because none of what I said should be considered as an attempt to make you like me. And to be perfectly clear, I don't give a but I will represent as one of those married, educated, in shape, and successful black men that the black community doesn't think exists because I'm not a rapper, athlete, or entertainer, which is actually the deeper issue. In our community, respect for black men isn't given. It's withheld until we prove ourselves over and over again. Our accomplishments are rarely embraced at face value. Instead, we're forced to carry the burden of validation before we even get recognition. For that reason, and for that reason alone, confidence in black men is treated as arrogance, and pride in ourselves is painted as a threat. But the truth is, this conditioning exists to keep us from ever standing firm in who we are. And I refuse to accept that. Confidence isn't something that we should apologize for. It's the foundation of legacy, progress, and leadership. And if you as a black person has a problem with that, you can go yourselves. Oh, and God bless.